Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Today is October 5th, 2023. This is the Environmental Conservation Board. We have an agenda that we're going to follow. The first item is Messner, Warren, and Angela, 44 Sycamore Road, replace boathouse, dock, deck, and stone wall.
Good evening.
Good evening. Could you please state your name, who you're here to represent?
Yep. Bob Strone. I'm here representing Angela and Warren Messner.
Okay. Have there been any changes to the plans as previously submitted?
No.
Okay. There were no comments or questions from the public. And the only conditions on the permit are that the town wetland inspector do a pre and post inspection visit for the erosion control.
Yep.
Okay? So then, with that, nobody has any questions? All right, do I have a motion to grant permit number 999 to Warren and Angela Messner for 44 Sycamore Road, Mahopac, New York? Do I have a motion to grant the permit?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. See Rose on Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
You too. We just have to do an EAF. I'm gonna just assume no for everything. We won't read them all.
Your call, Mr.
I'm
Chairman.
gonna say no for everything. I don't believe it's time to, okay. Happy customer there. Next item, the submission application, a letter of permission, Weiss Abbey Success Realty LLC, Planning Board referral, cleanup, rain garden, stabilization. Good evening.
Evening.
Please state your name and who you're here to represent.
My name is Mike Calisi. I'm an engineer. I'm here to represent 11 Sunset Success Realty.
Okay, and what are you looking to do here? A referral, you have a referral, are you making an application?
He was here before us at the last meeting. and
Right.
I believe last time we indicated that letter of permission was in order for this with a bunch of additional additions, after addressing some comments that we provided.
Okay. Okay, so you submitted a, do you have the notes from last time?
I do. On my notes from last time, we indicated that we needed a total area of disturbance included with the file. I'm just gonna go through all the lists and then we can go over one by one and see if you, what we've included here. A note that no additional grading or fill will be brought in, and include in the file the current seating plan, which was absent last time. A indication on inclusion of a rain garden as part of the
Right, I remember this.
mitigation. Placing wetland signs every 75 feet, and indicating that the chicken coop will be removed as part of the impervious surface mitigation. That's all the notes I had.
Okay. Okay, because on this drawing now, I do not see you have the labels here, 1, 2, 3.
Can I come forward?
Yeah, come on up. I see your 100-foot buffer. I see 1, 2, 3.
That's not me, sir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. That's okay.
Do we have the right?
Here's the right one. Here it is. Okay, this is you. Calculations, 1 of 6.
Yep. That's the rain garden. size
Did
and
you submit them
calculation.
to the town engineer?
I submitted them to the planning board, so my understanding was we're given to the town engineer.
Okay.
All right, they're based upon, as we discussed, all of the roof areas plus 50% of the decks.
Okay,
Okay, we've, on the plan.
right, I
Can
remember this
Can
one.
I bring this over here?
Sure, bring it closer.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember this.
Well, on the plan, we've shown the area of disturbance
Okay,
as requested, the approximate location of the dilapidated chicken coop.
to be removed?
Yeah, it's all on the ground. There's
Perfect.
nothing standard. Let's see, we showed the proposed split rail fence
Perfect.
with the 70, with the placards at 75 feet as requested.
Beautiful.
That's an existing sill fence that, because of the reason why we have to go to the planning board, we put up sill fences to prevent any siltation of the wetlands.
Are you
At the
going to
direction
take
of
that
the town
out?
engineer.
Are you gonna take that down upon completion, or are you gonna
Of
leave it
course,
there?
no, that comes down once stabilization has been reached. Like I said, once again, we show the area regrading. we
And
show
what was the area of,
The area that,
disturbance?
2,453 square feet,
okay?
and that's the number.
And so then you have the plantings for the native plants?
Since it was difficult to get who would have what, the planting list is the recommendation of DEC, because these rain gardens, in my understanding, they're meant to be attractive. They're not necessarily meant to
Right.
be uniform and soldier like. So we want to get the most attractive plantings as we can. to
Sure.
Put in the rain garden, the soil's been specified. It's 40% organic, 60% sand blend. They
Okay.
usually like
Perfect.
30/70. So that's that, and all of those calculations are based upon the DEC design standards.
Okay.
Which is referenced on the first page. Okay. Also, the applicant had spoke about a fire pit. He said it didn't really fall into your preview. So
Purview,
we're just showing a generic area so you'd be aware of them. This is where the rock inclines,
Mm-hmm,
so that's why we put the rain garden over here.
okay,
Perfect.
All right?
Good with this.
all right. Anybody have any other questions?
So, just a quick thing on the rain garden calculations, will it be contingent on approval from the town engineer, or?
Yeah, I would submit them to the town engineer, just for reference, just so he can take a look at them.
Of course, well, we have to go before the planning board for the area that was regraded previously. So I'm gonna submit everything, hopefully with the letter, so that
So
he has all the information.
our letter of permission is contingent on your
Of
planning
course,
board.
of course, it's
So-
on his approval, of course.
Okay, so then I'm going to make a motion to grant grant a letter of permission to Weiss Abbey Success Realty LLC for 11 Sunset Boulevard to perform the work as planned on their scope of work, contingent on the planning board approval and the wetland calculations. Okay? Approval by the engineer. So do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you, have a nice evening.
Garden. Cox.
You too. Rain garden calcs approved by engineer. What other item we put there? Oh, and the planning board approval. Okey-dokey. Okay, next, Barry Marks, 96 McGregor Drive, regrading and install patio and retaining walls. Good evening.
Thank you, thank you.
Everybody have everything? You need anything?
Yeah.
Okay, please state your name and why you're here.
My name is Barry Marks. I'm a homeowner at 96 McGregor. Wanted to do some landscaping in the back. Hired a contractor from Landmark. Trying to make the hill more manageable, safer, and that's why I'm here, basically.
Thank you, Greg. Okay.
So what do you, I see the colors here on the drawing. You have yellow, which is you're gonna put a permeable patio, and then the orange is a retaining wall around that pink area. If you look here, the orange, you're building a tiered,
Want me to stay or step up?
you can come up.
Okay.
So this is where you're putting a permeable patio.
Correct.
This is what you're doing as a regraded landscapes areas
3 walls,
and 3 walls.
4 feet high, 50 feet long.
Okay. And you're gonna dig out all the soil to do,
Well, it's quite a slope. I don't know, I don't know specifics
it
about
says
it.
8 foot over this whole area here. You're up 7 from minus 13, well, 3 to 15, so it's a 12-foot elevation change.
So, I'm not an engineer, so I'm relying on my contractor, who seems pretty knowledgeable about everything. So as far as the specifics, I can only go so far myself.
All right, so here's what we would like to do, okay? So you're going to basically install the silt fence. I don't see the silt, is this the silt fence here?
Dark line, yeah.
This whole thing, around the whole property?
No,
Wait, no.
No.
Oh, I thought this right here.
Oh, okay,
dark
so
line.
it's gonna silt fence, fine. I need to see details on that silt fence.
so,
Yeah, so give me we'll give you a list.
is that for me to
He's
say?
got it.
Oh, great, appreciate it.
Details.
No, I mean, Bob, the packet's got the silt fence detail.
Oh, he does?
Yep.
I didn't go through it, sorry. Did you start this work already?
No.
Some pictures in the very back of it.
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to ask is that, I mean, this is just a simple regrading.
So it's regrade, the scope of the work here seems it seems 3 walls, right? Regrading of those to make each of them like
4
terraced.
walls.
4?
4 walls,
Well, the 4th wall is,
the bottom.
yeah, is, I think, the patio.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
patio. Then you have
Patio.
1, 2, 3 walls.
So, yeah, 3 walls on the hill, and then 1 wall
2,
on
3.
the patio.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, and these walls are gonna be,
Unilock.
yeah, with plastic drain pipe.
Yep.
So,
You're putting crushed stone as in behind with
Yeah,
all the
crushed,
walls,
yeah.
or what's the patio made out of?
It's a permeable patio.
It is. All right. That's good. Permeable patio. 3-sided
Like
retaining
it's
walls,
more
permeable pavers. Yep. Proposed patio. Yep. Unilock, Trico, permeable pavers. Great.
so you wanna give them credit for the permeable patio and then just no rain guard.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. First of all, he's not going to be able to catch anything from down here.
No.
He's making it flat. Second of all, the rock anything that they're putting in is
Pervious.
pervious, except for the wall, but it's, whatever, if you're putting in permeable pavers, I'm
Right.
good with that. That captures most of this.
And what are you looking for? A permit or a,
I
letter of
just
permission?
want to do it the right way. Whatever's got to be done. I hired this guy Joe, and asked him for his advice, his guidance.
Any idea on, so the one thing that jumps into my mind here is the
Yeah, he's
topsoil.
paying for a permit, so we'll have to go full permit. Well, we're going, letter of permission, really?
One thing that jumps to my mind on this is the fill being brought in, on what we're talking about that. So I think I read in here, we're gonna be putting some topsoil in, but rake and reseal disturbed areas and lawn, clean up, remove, trying to see where I saw that.
Look at number 5, if that's where you're looking.
So we are
No,
about
that's
30.
geotext, geogrid.
All right, no, number 6, supply and spread approximately 60 cubic yards of topsoil in between the retaining walls and over the disturbed lawn areas. So there's regrading, aside from the removal and flattening of behind each of these walls, it sounds like there's topsoil also being put somewhere, you know,
Right here.
Probably,
at the top.
Yeah.
so within,
So
to
when
my
he's-
knowledge, to
what he-
what I understand,
Yeah,
within each, to kind of level it out, each tier a little
Right,
bit.
so this is what he's gonna do, each terrace he's making, if this
Got
is
it,
a side
it's just
view,
gonna be
he's
lawn.
just gonna put in lawn
So I
here.
can landscape it.
okay.
I don't need it, I mean,
I think we can just go with letter of
Letter of
permission on this. There's negligible impervious surface being put on. It's a couple of retaining walls, some regrading. They're putting impervious surface back in place.
yep.
Are you doing any work on is there planned any work on the sand area?
No.
Okay. Are you doing anything with the current stone or anything around, like the large stones that are currently
No.
around the property? Are you removing soil
No,
off the property?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any plans with this, just asking, it's not on the plans, but like, are there any plans to bring any sort of utilities down to here, trenching, any water or electric or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I think letter of permission, fine
Yeah.
on this.
All right, guys? I'm good. Okay, so do we have a motion to grant the letter of permission to Barry Marks for 96 McGregor Drive, regrading, install patio and retaining walls with the following conditions? One, that silt fence be installed and inspected prior to, installed and inspected prior to work and upon completion. Do I have a motion?
So,
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're good to go. So the only thing you're gonna do is, once your silt fence is up, you're gonna call the town engineer. You're gonna have him come out and look at it. When he says it looks good, then you can start. Okay?
And then at the very end of your project, when you're done with the work, before you remove the silt fence, you're done with it, everything's ready except for the silt fence is still up, call the town engineer again, he comes and says, your property looks great, and you can then pull that out.
So I'm just gonna repeat this, so I make sure I have it correct. So all we have to do is, we install a silt fence, call an engineer,
The town engineer.
town engineer, he'll,
Bless it,
review it,
Yep.
say fine, bless it, and then we can start.
then you can start.
And then when we complete it, we leave it there, call him back to review it again.
No, when you're done,
Yeah.
when you complete your work, take it out.
No, you're supposed to leave the silt
Leave it
fence
up
there until
until-
the engineer comes.
the engineer says it's okay.
Right, then you remove it after he says
Okay.
you're good.
Yeah.
So my
Right.
mistake,
Basically, it's an inspection before
and after.
Yeah.
And you have to maintain that fence during construction. So if you get a blowout or something, you gotta fix it, right?
Okay, if my contractor has any questions, he knows where to go. You already spoke with, I think you've been speaking with
Rose.
Rose and
Dawn and Rich.
Rich Franzetti, he's the town engineer,
Yeah.
okay.
so he's the guy you call.
So if he has any questions, if I'm not clear, it's clear what you just told me, but if I translated the wrong way to him, we just have to pull it.
Just tell him,
Call him.
when he puts the silt fence in, call Rich.
Okay.
And then once Rich says it's good, then you can start work. When you're done, have him call Rich, let him look at the work, and then Rich will say, you can take the fence down. That's it.
Almost any approval for me.
Well,
Almost. All right,
All right?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Good luck. Okay, last item is meeting minutes. The only one that can't vote on it is me. So do I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes for August 3rd, 2023?
I'll make that motion.
Now, second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I abstain. With that, we have a clean agenda. So with that, do I have a motion to,
I'll make that motion to adjourn the meeting.
second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night. Stay dry this weekend.